All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the SMO Any% Open, hosted by Dansta and Plan B Esports. We've got a Division S Group D match coming up now between Autumn and Shemcat. My name is Casual. I'm going to be flying solo in the booth here for comms. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun match. We do see Autumn with about a 2-minute PB difference here over Shemcat. So I mean, with that being said, probably get to see. Well, I shouldn't say that yet. The advantage will definitely be towards Autumn, but I guess for a race, you never truly know until it's over. But definitely we'll have a bit of an advantage here in this one. Get to see how it plays out. Should be a lot of fun. Just a quick overview on how Division S works for those of you that might be new. So it works a little bit differently than our other divisions. It is a actually points-based system for the group stage here. So we have 8 groups split into 4 racers each. Each racer will play their opponents in their own group once, so a total of 3 matches for every player. And whoever is in the top 2 for points at the end of the group stage will be moving on to the knockout round, which will be a single elimination bracket, just like we've seen with our other divisions. But yeah, the point system works in such a way that there are 90 total possible points for these runners to get. The winner of the match will automatically receive 60 of those points, whereas the loser will get 30. And then for every 10-second interval of time difference, we'll get to see the winner snag a point, an extra point from the loser. So, I mean, these PBs are exactly 2 minutes apart. Let's say Autumn wins by exactly 2 minutes, then Autumn will get the 60 points for the win, plus the 12 points for the time difference, because 2 minutes has 12 intervals of 10 seconds. So if that were the case, Autumn would get 72 points, 60 plus the 12, and Shemcat would get the remainder, which is 18. So it's a really cool system for the group stage here. I'm a big fan of it. Um, but yeah, I mean, of course, the win is still the most important thing at the end of the day, but there also is that time difference you want to keep in mind as well. So you want to try and win first and foremost, but you also want to have a good run, just so if you do lose, you're not losing too many points. And it looks like we are off. So yeah, good luck, have fun to both. Should be an exciting match here. Um, Lucine, Automist. Yo. Well, I guess we'll see what these runners decide to go for. I mean, Autumn does, yeah, like you say, have a 57, so it definitely wouldn't be too out of the ordinary if we saw it here from Autumn. Shemcat, I'm not fully sure, but I guess we'll see here when we get there. Um, Starting off in cap, though. I would assume at this level we'll probably see some hydrophobia attempts. So far, yeah, getting to the bridge, no issues. No bridge deaths. I don't think we've seen one yet this tournament, but I'm always kind of scared it could happen. And yeah, successful there from Autumn. Shemcat opting not to go for it. Only going to lose about a second to that. And yeah, I mean, in Cap Kingdom here, of course, not too much to really say. I think we've all kind of seen Cap Kingdom maybe way too many times. Some of us more than others, maybe. But yeah, I mean, it's just Cap Kingdom. Both of them getting left sides here. I'm probably going to go for the fast second phase here. Gets it. Looks like Shemcat will set it up as well, and gets it cleanly as well. So yeah, I mean, good caps here from both. Autumn looks like he'll be getting a 216, actually. Wow, wait, hang on. That's actually extremely good. Wait, hang on a second. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, a 216 cap from Autumn, looking at the stat sheet here. That is very impressive. And Shemcat, not too far behind, looking to be a 221. So yeah, very good caps here from both. If you do want to see some of these exit times that these runners are getting, as well as some other very cool stats, make sure to check out the stat sheet for this division over at Stats S, and follow that link in chat. And while we've got some cutscenes here, let me quickly go over who these runners are and what their respective Twitches are. Go ahead and follow them on their mains. Of course, they are the best of the best. This is Division S, so they are very good at what they do. Make sure to go check out their respective main Twitch channels. I believe Autumn's actually live on his main channel. I'm not sure about Shem, but I think Autumn is. We see Autumn not opting to go for DSS in a race. Okay, well, you know, I can respect it. And Shemcat not going for it either. You know, for a race, it's a lot safer. It makes sense. I've also got myself on comms here. I'm currently actually in my Super Mario 64 grind as we speak, since I am out of the open now. See Autumn getting a good dino skip. Shemcat looking to follow it up, and should be good as well. And there we go. And we've also got Salmon Bert on the restream. My phone decided to be weird and space it out for a second, but we've caught it and figured it out. We actually are going to see Salmon Bert racing tomorrow, I believe, against Lightron. So make sure to check that one out. Should be a lot of fun. And yeah, both of them having good Madam Broods. It's to be expected at this level, I would think. But yeah, clean beginnings here from both. But yeah, just making sure I'm correct on that. Yes, it looks like it will be Lightron versus Salmon Bert tomorrow at 2400 UTC. That is 7 p.m. Eastern Time for those of you out there that are in EST. So that'll be a lot of fun, for sure. For the rest of the day, we have our Division B bronze match between Arcani and Shuna Ethan coming up next. Oracle Guitarist is going to be doing comms for that one. And then we've got our Division D finals after. At least the first two races anyway. If we need a Game 3, we'll see that Game 3 tomorrow. But if it only needs 2, we will see the Division D finals wrapping up tonight. You see a slight difference there. Autumn going for that chest clip, getting it very well. And Shemcat gonna opt to go for the Cliff Moon. Oh, did Shemcat show the Shemcat? I missed that. Oh no. Aww. I wonder if we can get him to show it again during a cutscene here. Oh, it's too bad. I'm sad I missed that. I'll have to keep a closer eye out. Shemcat, if you're listening, please, can we see the cat again? I missed it. Nah, no pressure, of course. But, yeah, both of them going to be going into Sand Kingdom here. I wonder if Shem's cat would be a fan of sand. I'm not sure. Maybe not. But either way, Mario gonna have to become a fan of sand here if he wants to get through this kingdom. I'm sure we'll see both these runners get him through it pretty cleanly. See Autumn. Ooh, wow. I'm very shocked that seed actually planted. Wow. That did not look like it should have worked, but apparently it did. But yeah, we see the difference here. Autumn going to be going for Reverse Town. Shemcat going for the more standard town here. Getting the bird second. Autumn getting the seed now. Going to be going into Rumble Room. And I mean, they're both going into Rumble Room at the same time, so it might look a little bit closer than it might actually be. Shemcat still needs to go into Employees Only, whereas Autumn will be able to leave right away here after a quick little detour for this moon. Let's see the Hyeno bird here from Autumn. I believe that's what it's called. And yeah, that was very clean. So yeah, Autumn gonna be probably, what, about 10 seconds ahead? Going out of this Dune Moon, maybe a tiny bit more. Hayano. Is that how you pronounce it, Hayano? I don't think it'd be Hayano. That definitely does not sound correct. I'm setting up for this dram. Alright, cool. Yeah, Autumn with a clean dram. Gonna be going for the platform clip. Standard stuff here at a 57 level for sure. Shemcat, meanwhile, was that too early? No, that seems like it should be fine, I think. Yeah, okay. Oh, misses the crate. Is he able to capture the split bill? I think there's still a chance. No, it's gonna just capture the second bullet bill. Bleed a tiny bit of time there, but probably better than trying to get that first bullet bill for sure. See, that nip looks good from Autumn. Yep. There we go. Shemcat setting up for his reverse Jaxie. Autumn panning that camera down to try and set the cycle. Looks like it should be okay. Yep, that looks like a pretty good cycle from Autumn here. And gets out of bounds. Shemcat, meanwhile, ooh, that looked a little bit scary, but is able to get the manip. And might have to wait for the next cycle here. That did not look too good on his screen. Yeah, it's gonna have to wait for another cycle here. A little bit unfortunate. I think it was that slight movement getting over to the moon that cost him, maybe. But yeah, Autumn with a very clean sand overall. Oh, Shemcat actually going inbounds. Not sure if that was intentional. Yeah, I guess he just got a bad angle. I didn't actually fully catch what happened there, but yeah, maybe just off that angle a little bit. So Autumn going to be getting... Oh, it looks like it's going to be a 10:01, just barely missing the sub 10 sand exit. Even says a 10:00 on the stats sheet. Wow. Still a very, very good sand exit, though, regardless. It's going to be a +5 on PB, leaving sand. Looks like Shemcat will be getting about a 10:48. So yeah, Autumn with definitely a bit of a lead here out of sand, but, you know, this is a race. It's not truly over until that wire is captured. And we're only in lakes, so we've got a ton of run left. Is Sphinx Slip even possible on 1.3 Lucine? I think, if I'm remembering correctly, I think it's like... I think it's still doable, but it's a lot harder, if I'm remembering right. Especially compared to 1.0, of course. Autumn not getting the out of bounds, but not getting the movement. Is gonna have to go for the Rango route here. Missed the triple lake initially too, and then just didn't get the movement out of bounds that he needed. Only like 3 people have done it though? Wow, okay, so yeah, that shows you how difficult it must be. Either that or just people haven't really gone for it. But yeah, it's going to be a bit of a time loss there from Autumn, unfortunately. Yeah, just going to have to go for the standard route here with Rango. Shemcat not going for triple lake. Probably see a standard lake clip attempt. Oh, gets the fake clip though. A little bit unfortunate there. I'm not sure, even if he does get lake clip, I'm not sure if he'll actually be saving much time. That's another fake clip. So yeah, probably not going to be even saving any time anymore. Even if this next one's good. And, well, I mean, third try's the charm, as we say. But, I don't think that's going to be any time save for him, unfortunately. Might even be some time loss, in fact. Because I mean, Autumn's Rango Road is pretty good. Was able to recover it pretty well. And yeah, Autumn's going to be sent back to the Odyssey here, while Shemcat still needs 4 moons. Gonna be, yeah, about a 1302, maybe 1303 lake exit here for Autumn. So yeah, I mean, still not the greatest lake for him. He probably, well, he would have obviously preferred to get the out of bounds movement there, but I mean, despite getting the, what is that, 302 lake, I feel like Shemcat probably still is going to lose a bit of time here, even though he did get lake clip. Looks like he will not be going for the camera a minute. Just going to be going into the room. I know that's not a whole lot, doing the camera movement versus not. I'm pretty sure it's like less than half a second if I'm remembering correctly. So, yeah, Autumn beginning wooded here. Pretty standard stuff. Getting these first 2 moons, going to be going to the shop. And should have plenty of coins because of the Sphinx. Has 200, yeah, so should be good for a while. At least enough to get him out of this wooded anyway. And I mean, yeah, with these runners, tree route is gonna be the standard. If you're not going for tree route at this level, then that's it's quite interesting, I'll say. We'll see how this nut clip goes for Autumn here, while Shemcat, just running him in wooded now, is, yeah, about 53 seconds behind out of lake, and gonna be even slightly further behind with this rock mess up here. And we get the nut clip from Autumn. Oh, Bonks, though, trying to get up to the out of bounds here. Does the long jump. Should be good. And yeah, clean besides the bonk there. Gets the triple jump as well. And this is just, just standard. I call it standard, but I mean, it still is like the highest level of gameplay here in Wooded. So I mean, it's just very, very satisfying to watch. Shemcat taking a bit of an unfortunate bonk there, trying to get the Shireen bounce. Very clean spin throw row cancel there from Autumn. Will we see? We're gonna see a maze clip attempt. I'm not sure what the... He got it! We see a maze clip here from Autumn. Wow. Very, very clean. That is a frame-perfect trick for those that don't know. That is very well done from Autumn. Wow. Gonna be going for this FRS. Oh, ledge grabs, though. Oh, this is a very interesting FRS from Autumn, but he makes it work. Very spooky. We see Shemcat got the nut clip, got out of bounds, and got the moon. Very clean stuff there. I think might have even saved a tiny bit of time, assuming he didn't bonk. But I mean, if he wants to save time overall in Wooded, he's gonna have to try and do this maze clip. Oh, Autumn! Take some damage. Oh, it is an audio indicator. Okay. Gotcha. But yeah, Autumn exiting the tower now. And yeah, Shemcat opting not to do maze clip. Perfectly understandable. Honestly, I'm kind of shocked we saw it from Autumn in a race. See if he's able to get the other movement here cleanly. Looks to be pretty good. Oh, a Chaos Dive, though. Gonna bonk on the nut. Unfortunate. Mini commentator's curse. I do apologize, Shemcat. Not gonna let it get to him, though. Gonna set up the more... Oh! Misses FRS as well. Gonna do the vault back up here. And we see Autumn getting Pipes Clip. Oh, Shemcat is taking a death on FRS. That is very unfortunate. Yeah, giving us the thumbs down. Oh, and it's back at the shop. Oh no. That is very, very unfortunate from Shemcat here. Gonna have to climb all the way back up. Meanwhile, Autumn is out of wooded. And yeah, that's gonna be a sub 18 wooded exit from Autumn here. 1757. And yeah, Shemcat has to do this ramp once again. Oh, that's not gonna work. Gonna have to back it up here. And yeah, that's gonna be a pretty considerable time loss here. Already was a bit behind at a lake, but that lead is gonna to widen even more. It's probably gonna be, well, at least a full cloud at the most, and probably a little bit more. Or at the least, rather, I should say. Alright, does he get the vault back up here the second try? Alright, is good the second try. While Autumn not going for the cloud hint dart. At least I don't believe he did. No, that's second phase, so yeah, he definitely didn't. Shemcat entering the tower just now, but still has the tower to do, and then flooded pipes as well as the nut around the corner as well. So yeah, probably... I want to say probably a little over 2 minutes behind here. Just an unfortunate set of events here for Shemcat. I mean, I guess still does have a chance, as it is a race, and we've still got plenty of kingdoms to go, but yeah, gonna maybe have to rely on Autumn having some mishaps happen. I see Autumn exiting Cloud with a 1926. It looks like Shemcat will probably be looking at, just barely a high 20. You see Autumn get the vault meme tree there. And gets the butterfly moon pretty cleanly. Shemcat opting not to go for Pipes Clip. Yeah, we'll get to see truly what the difference is here once Shemcat globes here and gets out of wooded. But it is, yeah, I can say it is going to be quite a bit. Ooh, Kleptomaniac there from Autumn. And gets the stump triple. Very clean here from Autumn in Lost. Going for this reverse torpedo as well. And nails it. Oh, misses the moon slightly, but that's perfectly fine. Yeah, it's going to be a 2047 wooded exit here for Shemcat, so almost a 3-minute difference actually out of wooded. I think I slightly underestimated just how much time that was. But yeah, Autumn here, very, very clean Lost Kingdom. The most recent naming W. Wait, how recent is Kleptomaniac? How recent is that strat? I thought that was a pretty old strat. Wait, what about Giggler though? Is Giggler not a W name? I feel like Giggler's a pretty cool name if you ask me. Yeah, we see Autumn here. A 2130 Lost exit is plus 23 on PB currently. With a... Let me scroll down real quick here. 5723 BPT. And we see Shemcat, yeah, with that wooded, unfortunately going to be about 2 minutes behind his PB already. Is it really? Huh. Well, okay, so Giggler was early 2024, but I could have sworn Kleptomania was like 2023. I guess I could be wrong, but I don't know. See, Autumn. Wow, okay, going for the Going for that movement there. I don't know really what to call that. I'm not sure if there's a specific name for that. Speaking of namings. But that was very cool. I don't think I've ever quite seen anybody go for that movement. That was neat. Oh, we see Shemcat. I'm not sure where he took a death here. Oh, it was on Meme Tree. Okay. Good second try, though. It's called the Trick Jump. Okay. Well, I'm not sure if that's really a W name. Definitely not as W of a name as Kleptomania or Giggler. The community should have maybe been a bit more creative with that one. But yeah, I mean, we see Autumn just cruising along here. It's had a very good run so far. Just not giving any room here. Trying to maximize those points. And I mean, that's what you got to do in Division S. I mean, of course, the win is still the most important thing, but having a good run and having a good, solid finish time is also important as well. You see Autumn, yeah, going for this Giggler. Oh, gets the hit dart. Wait, that's a thing? Wow, okay, cool. Very neat. You know, I only have a 104, so I haven't seen a whole lot of these things. Admittedly, maybe I don't watch enough top-level gameplay. So that's my first time actually seeing that Metro hint dart grab. Didn't realize that was a thing that people do. Oh, Autumn missing one bubble here. Going to have to take a couple shots here to back it up. Meanwhile, we see Shemcat wrapping up Lost here, just as Autumn's wrapping up this Mecha Wiggler. So yeah, it's basically an entire Night Metro difference at this point. So 24-42 exit here, and then we have a 24, what is this, 52? 51 from Autumn for Night Metro. So out of Lost, yeah, it was about 3 minutes, 12 seconds. I'll see what it is out of Night Metro here once Shemcat routes that up. It's much more free than Cloud Hint Art. Wow, Cloud Hint Art. I can speak, I swear. It definitely does look like it, honestly, yeah. I mean, it's literally right in your path. So, you know, that makes sense. And yeah, I mean, with that, we'll be good on coins for the rest of the run, so it doesn't need to grab the one in Day Metro here. Oh, missing that drive-by. Second try is good, though. Slight little hiccup there. Shemcat gonna need a little bit more than just that to make up some time here. Oh, okay. Captures the pylon slightly too early. So, I mean, there are some small chances here for Shemcat to maybe make up some time, but I mean, it's very minuscule with how much the gap is here. It's going to need either, like, a couple dozen small mistakes like that, maybe even more, or a couple big mistakes to happen from Autumn's end. Yeah, we see Autumn going into the shop here, which probably means we will see a Spiritless and Luncheon here from him. With a 57, it makes sense. I'm not too familiar with Shemcat's gameplay, so I'm not sure if that's something he typically goes for or not. And judging off of this, it looks like he will not be going for Gigglers, so likely not. Although I guess it is possible still. Oh, the bullet bill bounce from Autumn there. That was very well played. Very cool strat there in bullet building. I see Shemcat is going to have a slightly different Day Metro route. Going to save a tiny bit of time in Night Metro, but because Autumn decided to go for Giggler, should by default have a slightly faster one. And I mean, so far things have been pretty good other than the small mistakes. And yeah, I remember Shemcat being in the 2022 tournament as well. I recognize his name from there. So it has been around the community for some time. Autumn, I don't think was in 2022's tournament. I think he's fairly new to the whole scene here over on uh, this open. I guess it is originally CCG's tournament, but because of some things, it is now hosted by Plan B Esports and, well, mostly Dansta. So huge shout out to Dansta for putting this on. Without him, this tournament would not be possible. So huge shout outs to Dansta for making it happen. I mean, Dansta has been pretty busy here in the tournament too. It's not just him simply putting it on. He's been, well, even in the last two races, he was restreaming the both of them. So I mean, he's very active here. So yeah, putting in that work. That's what you love to see. Oh, Shemcat doing the same thing but takes a dive this time. No. Oh, unfortunate. And yeah, Autumn going to be exiting Day Metro with a 29:02. That is a very, very fast race time. Holy. Definitely on pace for at least a 58 here with this first half. Very, very clean run from Autumn so far. Is about plus 38 on PB now. But even still, I mean, with his PB, of course, being a 57.49, I mean, that just shows you. If he stays plus 38, that's a mid to low 58 from Autumn. So, yeah, definitely still on pace. Oh, that is true. Yeah, I didn't even catch that. Literally, if he ties his golds for the rest of the run, he will tie PB. That's kind of funny, actually. Obviously, that very, very, very likely will not happen. But I guess it's still theoretically possible if he completely pops off for the rest of the run. But we see a small ground pound there, a small mistake going into Javarius, so might already be over, unfortunately. We see Shemcat here working on this day Metro into bullet building now. It has seemed to have a pretty clean day Metro besides the pylon tram mishap. I don't know what's with with this pylon today. It got both of these runners. You don't really see it too often for one runner, let alone the both of them. Oh, we see Autumn going into the shop, so this will mean, I mean, at this level, I'm gonna guarantee it. This will mean an ICC attempt. Shemcat, I'm not too sure what happened with him there, but it's gonna take a spill. No, the one with the garbage. Is that not pylon dram? Is that called something else? I mean, that is a pylon, so. But maybe it's called something different. Maybe I'm getting my drams mixed up here. There's a lot of drams to keep track of. Pole dram, okay, thank you. See, there's a lot of drams in this game. And I mean, 2 at the beginning of Day Metro, like... I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it seems like it could be fairly easy to mix them up. Okay, we see Shemcat here. Yeah, did not grab the Night Metro hint art because he did not go for Gigglers, so... Gonna be opting to grab the Day Metro hint art instead. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's 2 drams at the beginning of Day Metro. I mean, call me crazy, but it could potentially be easy to mix them up. Either that or, you know, maybe not thinking completely straight here at the moment. But regardless, We are past these drams. We do not have to worry about them anymore. We are into Snow Kingdom now for Shemcat. So gonna be out of Metro here for both. Autumn doing setup list. Oh, but not quite getting it. I don't know how good of an attempt that was. That seemed decent, but gets the setup first try. Oh, that would have been super cool to see that setup list live in a race. Speaking of setup lists, though, going for the setup list Snowdram, and does get it. Yeah, that would have been nuts if we'd seen him hit that. But yeah, Shemcat. Okay, I missed it on stream, but it's getting a 32.56 day Metro exit. So yeah, it's just under a 4-minute difference here. Still has a chance to get some points, but is probably going to have to clean it up here for the second half. And maybe hope that Autumn has some, less than ideal splits. Now, because of the way the point system works, it could be anywhere less than a 5-minute difference, and Shemcat will still get at least some points. But if it goes over a 5-minute difference, we will unfortunately see Shemcat not get any points out of it. We'll see. I mean, with this current difference, about 3 minutes 54 seconds, Shemcat still has a chance to get, I believe this would be 6 points. And I mean, still has a chance here to make up some time in second half, if things go south here for Autumn during some of these splits. See Shemcat gonna be doing the more standard route with Snowdram, no ICC. Hey Oracle, how's it going? We are here with Autumn and Shemcat into these second halves here for both. And I mean, it's kind of been a one-sided affair since the beginning. Autumn has taken the reins here on this race. But I mean, yeah, Shemcat still having that reason to battle here. That's why Division S point system is very nice, because it doesn't just come down to who wins and who loses. If that were the case, we may have seen Shemcat give up by now, but because there are some points to still be won, there's definitely still a huge reason for Shemcat to try and finish out a good run here. Autumn getting that fish and dips, by the way, and yeah, it seemed pretty clean. I don't think there is really a slip up there from him at all during that. But yeah, I guess you're on the next one, Oracle. I'm just looking here. So I guess I'll be passing it off to you here after this race. Yeah, that's what Lucine was saying too. I guess he mostly runs Xenoblade these days. So that's quite neat. But yeah, definitely has been around the scene. Was part of the 2022 tournament as well. That's where actually I recognize his name from, is from that tournament. I actually did not do that SMO tournament specifically, because I think I had like a 114 at the time, so I would have been absolutely rolled. But I did do the 70 star, and that was fun. But yeah, I remember seeing Shemcat on the races there. Autumn going to be leaving Seaside here with about a 36-39. Shemcat going to be setting up for this Snowdram attempt here right after a quick shop visit. And yeah, it is a little bit more than a Seaside apart here. So I mean, based on the PB difference, I think it was kind of expected that it might go this way. But I didn't think it would be truly this one-sided. I mean, still a chance to make it. Oh, but unfortunately, it's going to be a Snowdram miss. It's going to be probably a bit even more separation here. I hope Shemcat's able to get at least a couple points out of this. Oh, doesn't get the vault. Oh, this is unfortunate. No, that's like, I think that's 2 or 3 times now where I didn't even have to finish my sentence and it still occurs. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what it is with me and calm cursing. It seems to be more often with me. It's kind of crazy. Like, I don't even have to finish my thoughts to have it happen. And yeah, we do see Autumn here, going for the Spiritless. Ooh, okay. Bit of a, maybe slight input drop there from him. But still gets up. And going to be heading over to the slot machine. You see Shemcat going over to Seaside now as well. And yeah, it is a 441 difference here according to the stat sheet. So, I mean, if it stays 441 apart, Shemcat can still get a couple points out of it. I think 2, but yeah, gonna have to try and keep it about this close now for the rest of the run. I mean, the way Autumn's been playing, that could be difficult. By the way, it's interesting to note, Autumn still actually has a 57 PPT entering Luncheon. Oh, okay. I don't know if that was intentional from Autumn. I don't think it was. I don't think you typically want to be on 1 HP there. Unless that actually is slightly faster. But I mean, with the health refill, I don't think it would be. Oh, takes the bonk. But Cappy actually, a favorable landing there. Landing right on the fork. It was, but he messed up. Okay. Right. Wait, so you mean intentional as in he still wanted to take 2 points of damage? Oh, Lava Vault, okay. Gotcha. See Shemcat going for fish and dips. Oh, he doesn't get out of bounds. Unfortunate. We see Autumn bringing the turnip over here towards the stew. Gonna get a second turnabout. And this will be an extra healthy stew with the 2 turnips. Ah, I see, Lucine. Okay, that makes sense. Autumn setting up this this vault movement here, throwing Cappy out in advance. Going to be trying to roll into him, or even diving into him. And going straight into the shop here. And yeah, because of the Metro shop, only going to be getting 1 text box here in the Luncheon shop. It might seem a little bit weird to those that don't really know Giggler, or might not be too familiar with it, but the Giggler we saw back in Night Metro actually does save a tiny bit of time in Luncheon because of that shop. Or so I believe. I think that's what I've heard. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's how it works. Autumn getting the invis block jump. And yeah, I mean, Autumn has been cooking here in this Luncheon, no pun intended. That spin throw movement is so cool. That's still, to me, probably some of the coolest movement in the game. Skips the "we have more items in stock" dialogue. Oh, maybe. Yeah, so that's why it's only 1 text box instead of 2. That would make sense. That would make sense. I think it's something like that, yeah. The Autumn here just needs to grab 1 more quick moon. Gonna be a quick little timer challenge. Although these runners don't really make it seem like much of a challenge at all. Even getting the triple jump movement there. Meanwhile, Shemcat just beginning his Luncheon here. A clean salt triple. But Autumn is gonna be exiting just like that. About a 42-40, I believe, Luncheon exit. if I saw that correctly. So, I mean, Autumn's still on a very, very good run. Shemcat opting not to go for Spiritless here. Gonna play it a bit safer. It's a 42-39 even from Autumn. My mistake. Yeah, honestly though, like Autumn's movement is clean. My goodness. Especially in that luncheon. I mean, I guess that's why he has a 57. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Just looking at the statue here real quick. Yeah, it looks like, okay, out of Seaside, there was a 4-minute, 59-second, .65 difference. So, I mean, if we keep that exact difference to the end of the run, Shemcat can still gain a single point. But I mean, with how good Autumn's Luncheon was, Shemcat might have to hope that something in RBM goes wrong for Autumn. Why did you take a nap when we've got Shemcat's Luncheon, though? And Shemcat's been having a pretty clean luncheon so far. Why did you want to miss it? But yeah, we do have one ruined fight here going on. It doesn't look like Autumn freed up Captain Toad here. That could be a little bit dangerous. If he doesn't do that during this last cycle, it might actually make Autumn disqualified here from the race. That would be unfortunate to see. No, it is all jokes, but yeah, it doesn't look like it. No, Captain Toad is definitely not free. Autumn, please, if you're listening, we gotta free our boy Captain Toad. Gotta do it. He deserves freedom. Hopefully Shemcat's able to bring some redemption here for our Pixel Captain Toad friend. But nonetheless, I mean, a clean ruin fight here from Autumn. Not too much to be said. Shemcat heading into Fork's room. Loses a singular frame? Oh geez. Well, I guess we gotta save every frame we can, right? Even if it's at the expense of Captain Toad. I guess we gotta do it. Isn't it 2 frames? I thought it was 2 frames. Maybe it's just 1 though. I mean, a 56 runner would probably know a little bit better than me about that, but I thought I heard maybe it was 2. 0.016. Yes, that would be 1 frame. Ooh, good cheese there from Shemcat. That was very clean. You don't actually know? Darn. Darn. Guess we will never know, truly. Yeah, Autumn's starting his bunnies out now. Gonna be skipping the Pokeos here to get the Great Moon. I wonder if we're gonna see any bird drams in Division S. I think actually, Lucine, you may have said Mark Lucas does bird dram? And then maybe like 1 or 2 others? I actually don't remember, but I think you said Mark Lucas for sure. But I mean, yeah, Autumn with a 57. Yeah, definitely going to be going for crates instead. I'm not too sure about Shemcat. I would assume probably crates, but I mean, I guess we'll see. Oh, Black Screen was another run, right. Yes, thank you, Zypher. Already did see a Bertram in Mark versus Roll. Wait, Mark versus Roller Rock? Was Mark versus Roller Rock a match? Oh, it was, yeah, right. Alright, see Autumn go for the new shards here. Gets up to the roof here. Looking to be pretty clean here. And yeah, very nice shards there from Autumn. Black screen for sure. Okay, okay. That is good to know. Does Black Screen race actually this week? Let me see. It looks like Black Screen does, yeah, against Cypher. Our first match tomorrow. And I guess we've got some cutscenes here. Yeah, so we've got a bunch of Div S tomorrow actually. For the rest of the day today, it's going to be all either Division B or Division D. But those are still going to be fun races. Don't sleep on them. They're still going to be a lot of fun to watch. See Autumn with the clean Bowser Tram there. Slightly interesting line there, trying to get to the wire, but it's going to be minuscule. And we see Autumn doing topper first. You know, okay. I think that's 2 strikes now for Autumn. Strike 1, not freeing Captain Toad. Strike 2, topper first. You know, if there's one more strike here, I'm not sure what the 3rd strike would be, but if there's one more, I'm afraid Autumn is going to be out. And we see Shemcat freeing Captain Toad. That's what you love to see. Shemcat, likely not to win this race, but is going to win the brownie points for freeing Captain Toad. Strike 3 is not doing 2DSS. Alright, I will keep that in mind. It's a good point. But yeah, Autumn just working through Harriet here, Shemcat working through Ruin. Not a whole lot to say. But yeah, after this, it'll be Arcani versus Shuna Ethan. That'll be our Division B bronze match. So that'll be very exciting. I know both of those runners have low 103s, so that's going to be a lot of fun to watch. Should be a nice and close race there. And that'll be Oracle Guitarist in the booth for that one. And then we'll have our Division D finals coming up afterward. So Cosmic 64 versus that guy. And that's going to be Oracle again with Troy on that one. So those will be a lot of fun to watch. I know that guy has been improving crazy quickly. So should be the favorite there, but I mean, you never know. Cosmic could very well still do it. Autumn going to be setting up for the Pipeless here. Yep, breaking both those crates. Oh, it takes damage though, so won't save time with it. Unfortunate. You know what, Lucine? Fair enough. You'll have fun watching, or your money back. That's how most of the companies do it these days. I don't know how true that actually is, but at least they say it in their commercials usually. Yeah, Autumn heading up to mech here. Shemcat just heading out of Ruined. We'll see how this mech goes for Autumn. And let's see, so... looks like out of luncheon, yeah, it was over 5 minutes, so... yeah, Shemcat gonna have to hope to gain some time here if he wants to grab any of these points. Autumn with the good first 2 bubbles. And yeah, it's a 5-minute 26-second difference out of Ruins, so... yeah, Shemcat gonna have to play well in BM here and maybe hope that something goes wrong for Autumn. Maybe something during this TA, perhaps. Will we see a fast TA? Looks like we will. And very clean there from Autumn. Not letting the commentator curse get to him. And yeah, it's gonna be... yeah, it's still gonna be on low 58 BPT. Oh, Shemcat, not quite getting onto the platform, but a very good backup. Good recovery there. And yeah, it looks like, well, out of bunnies, Autumn had a 58:13 BPT, best possible time. And I think did lose a couple, at least a couple on that mech split. So probably like a high 58 1x BPT leaving mech if I were to guess. We'll see here in just a second, but that's what I would assume. So still on pace to have a very good run here and be less than a minute off of his PB. And I mean, heck, assuming he does drop a 58, Shemcat would have had to beat his own PB by over a minute just to have any shot at winning this race. So either way, it was going to be in very tough with how Autumn's been playing. So, although Shemcat may have had some unfortunate mishaps here throughout the run, the fact he's still going shows a lot of character there for sure. Huge respect for Shemcat for finishing this out. I know I would be very upset myself if I had this bad of a run in a race. Not sure if I'd be able to finish it out myself. So huge respect here. I mean, yeah, it's pretty much just been all Autumn, showing why he has a 57 and why he's the 4 seed here, and probably one of the favorites to make the Pro League coming up at the start of January. And yeah, heading into Moon here, Shemcat going into the brutal fights here. Also is going to be doing Topper first. A little bit unfortunate, but I mean, he did free Captain Toad, so still does have more, what's the word I said? I forget what I said, but we'll be winning that game regardless. But I mean, in terms of the race, yeah. Unless Autumn takes, like, maybe 2 deaths in pillars, an additional death in escape, maybe a death on a 2DSS attempt even. Unless all that happens, this is definitely just gonna go to Autumn. And Autumn, honestly, very possible here that he might get all 90 points out of it. I guess quickly go over how that works for those of you that might just be tuning in. I kind of explained it at the beginning of the run, but basically the way it works for Division S is that there's a group stage, there's a points-based system where you get 60 points for a win, 30 points for a loss, and every 10-second interval is an additional point to the winner from the loser. So a total of 90 points to be won. And yeah, it gets it to the point where anything over a 5-minute difference gives the winner all 90 points. Which looks like could be possible here from this race. But I mean, Shemcat's not necessarily out, although he may not possibly be getting any points from this race. Still has 2 more races to go. It is a group stage after all. There are 4 people in each group, and you face them all once. So, has 2 more matches to make up some points. So maybe down, but not out. Still has a chance here to make that top 2, which is what gets you into the knockout stage. Yeah, Shemcat going to be going up to crates here. Will not be setting up for Pipeless. At least I believe so, yeah. I'm pretty sure you break both those crates for Pipeless. I could be wrong on that, but I'm not. Oh no! And I guess just missed his dive there. Not sure if he got a value dive or maybe just didn't cap throw, but will be taking an unfortunate death at the beginning of the mech split here. While Autumn going to be heading into escape. Yeah, still on 58 pace here. Low to mid 58 pace, that is. I guess we'll get to see if Autumn hits strike 3 here, as VGR said, with not going for 2DSS. I mean, if you're Autumn, you can still get all 90 points without 2DSS, so I mean, I wouldn't blame him for not going for it, but... Oh, it looks like he will. Okay. So not getting that 3rd strike. Gonna stay in the ball game. for another at bat, or I guess another pitch rather. See, I don't watch a whole lot of baseball, so I might get my terms mixed up. I do know the Dodgers won the World Series, so at least I have some baseball knowledge, but I'm much more of a hockey guy myself. But yeah, nailing that 2DSS. That was very clean from Autumn there. Definitely avoiding that strike three. Probably even hitting like an RBI single or something with that 2DSS. That was clean. Not sure if it was quite a home run because he had a small mishap there on the either 5th or 6th jump, but still definitely a hit. Oh, Brodry, you're a big baseball enjoyer. That is neat. I never really got into it. Like I watched the highlights from the World Series games, but like besides that, I don't really have too much interest in it. If the Toronto Blue Jays do well, which they have not been, I will maybe watch more, but you know, baseball out of the way. Autumn finishing out a mid 58 here. A 58-35 final time. And yeah, a very, very good race from Autumn here. A very good time. I think at this point we'll be getting all 90 points from this. Unless Shemcat can, you know, beat BTT Moon by like 50 seconds. It will be all 90 points going towards Autumn. And yeah, I mean, showing why he's the 4 seed here in this Division S. A very, very good run. That might even be the best time in Division S so far. Let me take a quick look here. Go to IL stats. And yeah, it has the best time in Division S by almost a minute. Current best time, a 59:32 by Max F2. So yeah, Autumn crushing it. Wow. Did not realize it was that not even that close. Like at all. That's wild. But yeah, I mean if Autumn can continue to drop times like that, he will definitely be a lock for the knockout round and probably the Pro League. Very, very impressive stuff. You see Shemcat heading into Moon here, going to be on 104.48 best possible time. So still could finish out a sub 105 here. Which, you know, may not seem like the most impressive time for his skill level, but it's still a respectable race time nonetheless. Able to beat the game in just under an hour is still a very impressive thing to do that not a whole lot of people can do. So still a respectable thing here for Shemcat. Still could even beat my PB, possibly. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, we'll let him finish it out here, and then we'll see if either of the runners want to come in for a quick post-game interview. Going to be going for the one wall jump. And it is good. Nice and clean there from Shemcat. I wonder if we maybe see him go for a 2DSS attempt. I wonder if he knows the stakes here. Or if, rather, that the stakes are pretty much gone now at this point. I still haven't been paying attention. I'm not sure if Shemcat actually showed his cat again on stream. I missed it at the start of Cap. Apparently he did show the cat at the beginning of Cap. I missed it, unfortunately. I haven't really been paying attention to see if he's been showing it here at all since then. But I still do want to see the cat if I can. Maybe at the end of the run here we can get to see it. But yeah, just working on the Bowser here. And a good second fast out. And yeah, so this will be the last. I did go over the schedule briefly not too long ago, but for those of you that might just be tuning in, this will be the end of Division S for the day. We'll have a lot more Division S tomorrow, and the next day as well. But this will wrap up Division S for today. We have our Division B bronze match coming up after this, so make sure to stay tuned for that. That'll be a lot of fun. Shemcat gets the good third fast hat there. But yeah, that will be between Arcani and Shuna Ethan. Both of them with low 103 times, so could have the potential to be a very good and close race. And then after that, we'll have our Division D Grand Finals. The first two games, if we need a third game, that will happen tomorrow. But if only two games are required, we will see our entirety of Division D to end off the day today. So yeah, I mean, it might not be Division S, but there's still going to be fun matchups. Make sure to stay tuned for those because from what we've seen from these runners, it's going to be a lot of fun. These runners have been putting on the incredible performances, getting all the way to the top four. Or I guess in Cosmic and that guy's case, the top two. Shemcat here with a good 2D skip, working through the last bit of the run here. Going to be heading into pillars here very shortly. Oh, really, Ethan? Oh, gosh. Well, I mean, if that's the case, heck, that might be a little bit tough then. I know Arcani dropped a very, very good time last week. I believe it was actually the second best time in Division B. Because I think, yeah, because Lex and Arcani dropped the two best times. I remember that. I was there. Well, I mean, I wish you the best of luck then in that case, Ethan, but I mean, I know Arcani's going to be a very, very formidable opponent. So you'll probably have to play pretty well, I feel like. But you know, there's always a chance. I can get behind the Shuni Ethan bronze. But that will wrap it up here for Shemcat. Looking to be a high 104, so still getting a sub 105. Having a pretty clean moon. And this will be looks like a 104.54, I want to say. Yeah, 104.54 here from Shemcat. GG's for finishing up the run. So Autumn will be taking home all 90 points. Shemcat will not get anything out of it. But still, big respect for finishing out the run nonetheless. And yeah, I mean, Autumn just showing why he has one of the best times here in Division S, getting that 58 and dropping the best time in Division S here so far by quite a bit. So very, very impressive stuff there from him. But I guess we'll see here in just a moment if we want to get either of them in for a brief post-game interview. I just wait on that for a moment. But yeah, our Division B bronze match will be starting in just over 20 minutes from now. So we'll have a bit of a break here in between to kind of stretch your legs, get some water, go to the bathroom, whatever else you need to do. Then we'll be right back into the action. I'll be passing it off to Oracle Guitarist for the comms on that one. But I will probably be around watching it for sure. All right, hello Autumn.
Hello.
GG's on the win and dropping a mid 58. That's some very, very impressive stuff right there. Congrats on the
Yeah,
win.
thank you. Thank you.
How did you feel about your run overall? I mean, you played pretty cleanly for the most part from what I could see.
Yeah, like I lost like a minute combined in like three splits, so it probably would have been PB without that, but I played pretty well.
Oh,
So I'm happy.
which three splits was that actually? I'm not trying to see here. Looks like Lake may have been one, and then I'm
Yeah,
trying to
Lake,
think
Day
of the other two.
Metro, and I didn't do DSS, so that's 50.
Ah, right, yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I mean, besides that, yeah, having a very clean run, and yeah, you will be getting all 90 points from that. So,
Yeah, nice.
um, but yeah, I guess Shemcat might not be hopping in here from what it sounds like. Guess we'll see here in just a moment. But Yeah, I mean, I don't really have too much to ask you. I mean, um, you played really well, of course. I mean, getting all 90 points, so it's gonna go a long way towards getting you
Yeah,
into that
yeah.
knockout stage. Um, I guess you have any kind of closing thoughts here before we take it to break?
Not really. Just GG to Shem. It was kind of rough because I know you haven't really been playing much, but yeah,
Yeah, I mean, still, yeah, still be able to finish out the run. So huge respect to Shemcat for doing that. But
yeah. I would not finish out a run that bad. It takes balls.
yeah, no, I definitely would not be able to either. So yeah, huge respect. But yeah, I guess with that, we'll cut it to a break here. We'll have a brief, about 20-minute break, and then we'll be back with the Division B bronze match. So yeah, make sure to stay tuned for that. We'll be back in about 20.